Hello viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel Mathematics with G Bajaj. Today we will be doing chapter 3 exercise 3.1 pair of linear equations in two variables. Here comes the first question. Aftab tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also, 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. Represent this situation algebraically and graphically. Basically there are two persons. One is Aftab, another one is his daughter. So we have been given situations and accordingly we have to find out the ages graphically. So let's see. So first of all, let's consider the ages of Aftab and his daughter. Let the age of Aftab, let Aftab's age be X years and let his daughter's age be Y years. Now the questions here, Aftab says 7 years ago. So 7 years ago. 7 years ago Aftab's age was X minus 7 years and daughter's age was Y minus 7 years. Now see the situation. 7 years ago I was, who is I here? Aftab. Aftab was 7 times as old as you were. You means daughter were then. So 7 years ago Aftab was 7 times as old as the daughter were. So this is the situation which we have been given. So let's solve it further. Now x minus 7, 7y minus 49. So this becomes x equals to 7y minus 49 and this minus 7 goes over that side. So we are left with 7y minus 42 which is equals to x. So one of the situation we got as x is equal to 7y minus 42. As we have to draw the graph, so I am keeping one of the variable on left side and other I am keeping on the right side. Now let's read out the second condition. Also 3 years from now, that means after 3 years. So after 3 years Aftab's age will be x plus 3 and daughter's age will be y plus 3 years. Now the situation is after 3 years from now I means Aftab shall be 3 times as old as you will be. You will be means daughter will be y plus 3 and Aftab will be 3 times as old as she will be. So Aftab will be 3 times of his daughter's age. So let's solve it. This becomes x plus 3, 3y plus 9 or you can say 3y plus 9 minus 3, that becomes 6. So this is the second situation and we have represented these two conditions algebraically. Now the question is left with graphs. We have to draw the graph as per the situations given. Now after solving the conditions we got these two type of equations. As the question is to solve it graphically or geometrically, so what we are going to do, first of all we will be finding out the solution. So now for this equation I am going to put y to be 7. We have to fill the value of independent variable so that we can get the value of the dependent variable. Clearly here x depends upon the value of y, so I am choosing y to be 7 here. You can choose any value, but I know that if I will be putting up anything which is multiple of 7 will give me the easier answer. X is 7 into 7 minus 42, so this becomes 49 minus 42, which is equals to 7. So let's put another value for this. 6. X is equal to 7 into 6 minus 42. So 42 minus 42, x is equals to 0. Next I am taking x is equals to 5. You can take 5 or you can take 8. Take the values of y in such a way so that the value of x should be near to the value of y. For y, if I am getting 0, I will be getting the value for x as minus 42. There is a big gap between 0 and minus 42. So better is to choose those values which are almost near. Here I have put y to be 7, I got x to be 7. Here I have put y to be 6 and I got x to be 0. So 0, 6. So these are almost near values. Now I am taking y to be 5. (35 minus 42) becomes minus 7. Always take at least 3 values for any equation, 3 solutions, because for 2 solutions you will be getting a straight line which cannot tell you whether you are right or wrong, because any 2 points when you are going to join those 2 points you will be getting a straight line only. The third point judges whether your line is straight or not, so there should be at least 3 solutions. So now I am putting up all these values here in this table. 7, x7, then y7. Here x is 0 and y is 6. Here x is minus 7 and y is 5. Minus 7 and y is 5. Let's solve for the next equation. Now here x is equal to 3y plus 6. So here I can take the value to be smallest, so that because I am going to multiply that value by 3 and then I am going to add 6. So I'll try to take the values either 0 or negative, so that these values should be approximately near. X, to find x I am taking y to be 0 here. X is equals to 3 into 0 plus 6. So you got 6. So for the value of y to be 0, x is 6. Always fill the value of independent variable so that we can find out the value for the dependent variable. You can put here also and you can get that value, but this will be somewhat complicated. So make the question simple. Now put the value for y to be minus 1. X becomes 3 into minus 1 plus 6. Minus 3 plus 6 becomes plus 3. Right, now we can put the value as minus 2. So x is equals to 3 into minus 2 plus 6. So you can see this becomes minus 6 plus 6 as 0. So we got the values as x is 6 and y is 0. X is 3 and y is minus 1. X is 0 and y is minus 2. So now we are going to plot these points to get the required value in the form of graph. So as we got the solutions, now I am going to put up all these points on the graph now. X is 6 and y is 0. X is 6 and y is 0. 6 for x and y here. Another point, 3 minus 1. X is 3 and y is minus 1. So the point lies here. Next is x is 0 and y is minus 2. x is 0 and y is minus 2. Now let's join it now. If you are getting a straight line, that means your question is absolutely right, because we were solving a linear equation only, and linear equation will give the graph of a linear line, straight line. Now let's plot the points of the other equation, and the points are 7, x is 7 and y is 7. So here x is 7 and y is 7 here in front of y's line. So we got 1 point. Another point is 0 and 6. That means x is 0 and y is 6. So here lies another point. Here we have third point, minus 7, 5. So minus 7 and 5 in front of y-axis. So we got 3 required points. Let's join these points. So you can see another straight line. That means our graph is absolutely right.